boys and girls, Miss McPeters here, and I want to say congratulations because you guys have officially made it to your last week of school. This is the last week of the 2019-2020 school year. Yay! Give yourself a round of applause and pat yourself on the back because you guys have been doing an awesome job. All of the artwork that I received is amazing. I love all the details that you guys have been adding and the creativity that you've been showing. So congratulations. 2 thumbs up for everything that you've done so far. And let's jump right into it. This week's lesson is something that I call a freestyle. And what a freestyle means is that you guys get to use your imagination to create anything that you can think of. Whatever you can come up with, I want you to be creative and use your imagination. If you have colors, use colors. If you have paint, you can use paint. If you have clay or Play-Doh, you can use that. Be creative, use your imagination, okay? What you guys can do, if you can't think of anything, if you're a little confused or stumped about what to create, a few things that I came up with to give you some ideas of what to draw. Draw a picture that represents the times. And what that means is represent what's going on right now. What have you been doing since you've been home online learning? How have you been feeling? Draw a picture of it. How can you represent online learning in a drawing? What would that look like? Would it be you sitting in front of a computer, you sitting in front of your phone, a picture of you doing your homework, something like that? What does online learning look like? Draw a picture of it. Maybe you guys have heard people saying this term a lot lately, but social distancing. What do you think that means? How can you express social distancing in a drawing? All right, what about you wearing a face mask? You know, the thing now is that everybody is wearing a face mask. Maybe you can draw a picture of you wearing a face mask, a picture of your whole family wearing a face mask, maybe even your favorite emoji wearing a face mask. Or what you can do today, I'm going to show you how to create a cover for all of the artwork that we have created so far. So this is going to be a real simple cover. All you're going to be doing is writing your name on it. You can put pictures on it. If you have pictures, maybe like make a scrapbook of some of your favorite things, some things that represent you. I'm going to turn the camera around so you guys can see my work surface, and I'm going to show you how to create a really simple cover for all of the artwork that we've done so far. That is called a portfolio. Everybody say that, say portfolio. Okay, what I'm going to do, I have my paper here, and I want it facing side to side and left to right. Do you guys remember what that's called? I hope you say it horizontally. And the first thing you're going to do, you can decide how you want to write your name. Do you want to go across your paper diagonally? Do you want to go on horizontally? Do you want to go on vertically? Do you want to space out your letters almost like a zigzag? It's up to you. You're the artist. Be creative. Use your imagination. So what I'm going to draw a big M right here. Just like that. And right here, I'm going to do a C. And then like this, I'm going to do a P. And then right here, I'm going to do an E. And I'm going to do a T. And I'm going to do an E. And then up here, I'm going to do an R. And then here, I'm going to do an S. So it's staggered. Now what we're going to do, I'm just going to draw, almost like drawing a bubble around each letter. So I'm going to start right here. So now I have my whole paper full with my name and bubbles around it. So what you can do, now that you have your whole paper full, remember, no white space. If you do not have colors, you can alternate. So right here in the middle, let's go over my name in my pencil and make it a little darker so it'll stand out. All right, so now that I have that, you can, if you do not have crayons, then you can skip a bubble and then you can just start coloring it in with a light pencil pressure. You take your time. And make sure that your work is nice and neat. And just go all the way around. All right, that's the first row. All right, let's pause for a second, and then we're going to start putting together our scrapbook. So this is our cover, and then we have all of our artwork that we have created so far. You know, this one, our Mother's Day surprise, I know that we gave that one to Mom, so you don't have to include that one. We have our cranes here, and we also have our 3D rooms. So you can just leave those. Maybe you can have them sitting in your room on the dresser or in the windowsill so that you can see those. So we'll put those to the side over there. And then you have your samurai helmets that we created. Since these are not the full size of a piece of paper, what you can do is, if you have extra paper, so we have all of these things here that we need to add to our portfolio. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to move these to the side really quick and show you what to do. Some of those are smaller than the actual size of a paper. So what you can do, you can take them and you can place them on the paper. You want to make sure it's not too close to the edge, because we're going to attach, that's how we're going to attach everything together along the edge here. So I want the samurai helmets. You can put them on your paper any way you like. You can use a stapler, you can use tape, you can use a little piece of glue if you have that. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to just put a little piece of tape on that side and a little piece of tape on this side, and do the same over here. A piece of tape and tape. And then you can write samurai helmet here. And then I'll put that one to the side. And then we have our op art right here. Now I have another piece of paper. And guys, remember, if you don't have paper, you can always use the sales paper, just like we've been using before. Be creative. Attach it to that. If you can find something that's less busy so that it'll really pop out, do that. You can tape it there and then put it together. Be creative. This is about using your art, is about using your imagination. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna take this, I'm gonna put it in the middle, and then I'm gonna put a little piece of tape on each side. Piece of tape there, and a piece of tape here. And then at the bottom down here, I'm gonna write op art. And then here, our pot of gold that we have, that one is already the size of the paper, so we don't need to attach it to anything. So I'll put that one to the side. Next, we have our cranes that we made. So I'm gonna take another paper, and I'm going to attach the cranes here. I want that one wing up and one wing down so I can really see. Or if you want, you can just put these on your windowsill or your dresser, just like you're doing your 3D room, okay? Maybe your crane can sit inside of your room, just like that. It's up to you. Remember, it's all about being creative. So what I'm gonna do, because I wanna put this in my portfolio, so I'm gonna tape one wing up there, and then I'm gonna tape one wing down there. And just like that. And then I'm gonna do the same thing for all of them. Remember, you don't want it too close to the edge, because this is how we're going to attach everything. So those are my cranes. And I'll put that to the side. So what I did was I just kind of started pushing it inward like this and then fold it to one side. So that way it'll lay flat, and then I can attach it to my paper like this. And when I'm looking at it, I can just pop it open, almost like a pop-up book. Okay, I'm gonna show you one more time. So your 3D room is like this. And what you're gonna do, you're gonna push them together. You already have this fold here. So you're gonna kind of push them together. So when you push them together, they go like this. And then you just fold it to one side to lay it flat. So it'll pop up just like that. Let's do this one first. So I'll put it here. Close to this edge. Kind of close to the edge. And I'll do that, and then I'm gonna kind of wrap the tape around the side right there. So I put the tape on there and I wrapped it around the back, and then put a little tape down here on this side to hold it in place. A little tape over here on this side. And then remember, you're gonna push it together on that seam and then push it to one side. So I'm gonna push mine that way. And then I'm gonna get the other one that I made. If you made two, or if you made more than one, what you can do, if it won't fit all the way on the paper, you can kind of put this one inside. You can kind of put this one inside of that one like that. Almost like you're sliding it in. So you can do that. And then I'm gonna put a little piece of tape right here where I lift this up. Put a little piece of tape in there to hold it down. And then I'm gonna put another little piece of tape right here for that side. And then again, push them in, fold it to one side. So that way it'll lay flat until you get ready to open it and turn to that page in your portfolio. And then you can do it up, pop up like a pop-up book. All right, so I'm gonna make this one my last page, and then my cranes, and then I'll do my op art, and then I'll do my samurai helmet, and then I will do my pot of gold, and make sure they're all even, and then you're gonna put your cover up there. And if you have a stapler, you can staple it, pin it, glue it. If you're gonna glue it, you just put a small piece of glue, right? A small dab of glue. Remember, just a dot, not a lot. You can do a dot, small dot all the way across, and you can run it across there and then glue each page right up here. So that when you get ready to open it, it'll open just like a book, okay? I'm just gonna use some tape. And then I'm gonna tape the pages together one by one. So this is my back one. And then I want this one. So I'm gonna line it up. And then this is my last page, and then I'm gonna put my cranes on top. And then I'm just gonna tape those together with a small piece of tape right in the corner up here. And then come over here to this side, another small piece of tape right in the corner. And then I'm gonna get the next page. I'm gonna do the op art. Oh wait, we didn't write cranes on here. We need to write origami crane. And you're gonna line it up, make sure everything's even, and then get another small piece of tape, put it there. Come over here, small piece of tape, put it there. Then we're going to get the next one, our samurai helmet. once you finish coloring, adding color or filling in your cover, then you're going to attach it the same way. And you'll be able to flip through.